wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, as you were, you can see. This one is the video.
So hello everyone, my name is Joe, and as you can see, my topic is Jojo Rabbit. So actually, I didn't know that I have to be speaker today until like a few days ago. So I happened to watch a movie called Jojo Rabbit on the internet. Even I know it was released last year in 2019. But yeah, I watched it recently, and I felt really moved and I felt really touched about this story. So that's why I would like to share my thoughts about the movie and also tell you about what is it in the movie. So basically the story. Have anyone seen the movie? If you have seen the movie called Jojo Rabbit, you can raise your hand. Only one. Okay. So if you haven't seen the movie, I hope that you will not mind me talking about what is it about. But if you hate that, you can go out there. There's a door, or you can cover your ears and just to get the picture. So it's going to be my presentation. You can see it's played by a boy called David. He's just a young boy, and he's really cute in the story. And that's actually he's a director. He's a director, and I'm sorry, he's also an actor in the movie, and he's called Taika Waititi. This movie is actually written sorry, I will keep away from the speaker. So it's written and also directed by the actor, and later I will tell you what is it in the story. So actually, in the story, this boy, he's a senior boy, and he has an imaginary. So one moment.
Sorry. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so he's a 10-year boy, and he has an imaginary friend, which is Adolf Hitler. But basically, this movie is about a wartime movie in Nazi Germany, and I'll tell you why I chose to watch this movie and why I'm interested in this part of history. So he likes to dress in a uniform, in a Nazi uniform, and usually he will wear a swastika on his shoulder because he's basically into swastika. And I feel that's really interesting because I used to be a tour guide, and I would show them in the temple. In the temple, you might see the Buddha with the sign of swastika. And I have shown a German man, and he asked me what is the meaning of the swastika on Buddha's breast. And I told him it's actually a blessing sign. It's until the Hitler stole the sign of swastika, so it became an evil symbol. And yeah, so the reason I really like about this movie in the scene, there's one scene I feel like it's really interesting. It's not a tragic story. It combines with comedy and drama. So in this scene you can see Jojo Bachelor. He is in the Hitler youth camp. So he's basically here to be trained as a soldier and to fight in World War II. And you can see what is on his hand. Can anyone tell me what is on his hand? What is he holding?
Hand grenade.
Grenade.
Yeah. Hand grenade.
Yeah, exactly, a hand grenade. So it's actually he's holding a hand grenade. He's practicing to throw a grenade. And you can see he's holding a grenade. But did he successfully throw the grenade? No, unfortunately he failed. He actually threw to a tree, and the grenade bounced back right next to his feet, and it exploded. So later he was actually sent to a hospital, and you can see he developed scars because of the incident, the grenade blowing. And later he sees himself as an ugly, tedious thing. But I would say the argument is inside the movie is actually the genocide and the oppression of the Nazi Germany. It's not himself. And his mother still believes that he's a lovely, beautiful son. And this movie wisely, like this says, it happens in the beginning of the movie. And the movie wisely move on to a serious matter. So actually his mother is called Rose. She was actually working in the resistance against Nazi, and her mother hired a Jewish girl in Jojo's house in the attic. So one day, Jojo discovered there's a girl hiding in his attic. So when he found out, he was scared. And I'm sorry, can I go to the previous one? So yeah, when he found out, he was scared. And later, then at the beginning, they was like rivals, and they kind of developed it, but it both eventually to like brother and sister. And you're going to watch the movie to see how it goes. It's really worth watching. I'm not going to tell you that. So the next one I would like to show you is the symbolism I noticed in the movie is the shoes. So you might see a lot of the close-up shot of shoes inside the movie. You might see his mother's roses, basically Jojo's mother's shoes when she was dancing on the platform, and the other side is when she was visiting Jojo in the swimming pool. That is also there's a close shot of mother's shoes. Last time that Jojo saw her mother's shoes was her mother hanging on the town square, because as I mentioned earlier, her mother was working in the resistance against Nazi. So when Jojo saw her mother's shoes hanging on the town square, he cried. And I really it made me sad, but I like this shot. I like this thing because I like how it's displayed. Yeah, I like how it's displayed inside the movie. Instead of her mother hanging like the whole person hanging on the town square, by seeing her shoes, it's much like emotional and powerful. So that's what I like about the movie. And the reason I like to talk about this is because I have been to Germany, I have been to the concentration camp, and at the time I was with a tour guide, so I learned about the history told by the tour guide, and I feel really depressed and moved. So that's the reason I watched this movie, and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.